Don't send me any nudes. I don't want any nudes.
You're getting a full frontal,
I
buddy.
don't want it.
Nah, you're getting it.
Whether it's a sports bra or leggings, when you sweat in these, it increases the absorption of chemicals in these pieces of clothing significantly.
Yeah.
If you're wearing leggings and they're dry, it doesn't look like we absorb much from it, right?
Yeah.
Women don't absorb much from the leggings. But women, most of the time, this is athleisure, they're like going to the gym after some, you're
or me in the sauna.
Right, you're in the sauna or you're running. So a lot of times, women especially, men don't wear as many of these like tight products on our bodies. We can sometimes. Men in jiu-jitsu wear these rash guards, right, which are kind of the same thing as like a sports bra in some ways, right? It's a polyester piece of clothing that adheres to our body and we get super sweaty in it. So men are not immune from this, but generally we're thinking of women wearing leggings and sports bras, sweating in them. There is like documented research evidence that increases the absorption of endocrine disrupting chemicals, again, BPS, BPA, which is a whole bisphenol series, parabens and phthalates, into the body. And then what does it do? We're just now beginning to understand this.
Wow. Yeah, plus, have you seen women's leggings lately? They are everywhere. They're very tight. There's Collective, there's these new leggings that you just see. I'm like, I'm a chick and I'm looking. I'm sorry. They are up in everything.
I am the highest version of myself. I'm the highest version of myself. I know I am that I am.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Godspeed Podcast. Apparently, yeah.
You're naked.
Now we're live. Yeah, well, the episode's called Take Your Clothes Off. I thought we had to take our clothes off.
All right. What the fuck? Those are for you.
All right, got my nice
What the fuck is this?
pure linen T-shirt on.
Dude,
What?
I take my pants off and you fucking put a shirt on? What is this episode, dude? Throw me my pants back.
Throw your pants back on. Your assistant takes care of your pants too, huh?
They do everything. I pay well.
Nice. Today we're talking about not wearing the trash that most of us are wearing. Especially that trash. He was sacrificed by the Illuminati.
Okay, I like that song. Let it play. Let it play.
My phone was ringing.
Yeah, it's not interrupting what we're doing. That's fine.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't. I actually have to call him back. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we're gonna go into the clothes that you shouldn't wear and the clothes you should wear and how everything that they're doing to us is.
Hold on, before we get into that, do you want me to get you a little fired up real quick?
Sure.
I've noticed the people that I follow on, I guess, in the entertainment world. If you guys don't realize yet, I follow mostly comedians. I try to find like the experts of their fields. I don't follow any like entertainment celebrities, actors or musicians really.
Smart.
I usually just stick to comedians, right? Because they're quote unquote kind of the level setters, or that the voice of reason in today's crazy world, where they have been for a long time.
Have you ever heard of comedians for Trump or comedians for Harris? I mean,
I have not.
They're
but
very unfunny.
They probably all suck.
Ben Stiller's one of them.
Who is?
Ben Stiller's one of them.
Oh God. Anyways, that being said, as of late, I see a lot of them taking a strange position in mocking flat Earth people and I guess like conspiracy theorists. And the more that you lean that way, the less I trust you.
Boom! Yes, sir. Bro.
So,
I posted a clip yesterday that I found. I was actually starting to think Bill Burr was kind of funny. And
Bill
then
Burr is very funny.
I saw a video. It said, Bill Burr roasts Joe Rogan. And I'm like, what? Okay, let me see this. Because I don't like Joe Rogan anymore.
Right, you would have loved that clip.
And this clip is literally Bill Burr going, he's talking to Joe Rogan about masks, and Joe Rogan's like, you think people should wear masks? And Bill Burr's like, listen, let's not go into this. And Joe Rogan's like, no, let's go into it. He's like, let's not go into this because you're not a doctor and I'm not a doctor and we don't know better than the CDC. I'm like, bro, Bill Burr is a fag. Huge fag. I'll never listen to him again. I literally posted the video, tagged him in it, hoping he would say something back, try to roast me, and I'd be like, dude, you're clearly a fag. But he didn't. And I wanted him to repost it so then we can get some publicity. Because he's got way more followers than us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyways, so the more they do that, the less I'm it's like,
Yeah.
And then, specifically, the ones I was listening to, talked, one of them dressed up like the lead singer of The Cure for like an event they did, who he like shaved his beard, put on lipstick, had like this weird freaking wig on, and he's like, one of my favorite comments was like, oh, the Illuminati got to him, and then the other one was like, we are comedians, we are the furthest thing from Illuminati, nobody talks to us. I'm like, this is exactly what somebody who has been in touch with Illuminati would say.
Yeah.
Like, huh? Why would you defend it?
So here's my thinking on that is an actor, a lot of comedian actors start as stand-up comedians and then they become actors and say that they weren't in control for this many years or whatever, and they just started getting in control in like the 80s or the 90s. They see that all these stand-up comedians are becoming the popular comedian actors, so why not start at the beginning and make them a popular stand-up comedian and own them?
I have a different opinion on that. Comedy has exploded over the since COVID, kind of. There's tenfold the arena acts that there was 5 years ago, right? Before COVID, there was probably 5 to 10 comedians doing comedy in arenas, selling out arenas, and now there's 30 selling out arenas, right? So, all the club comedians are now doing theaters, right? So, if you know these people have a platform, why? And they're becoming, and look at the downturn movies have taken. If you need to get your agendas out there and movies aren't doing it anymore, who are you gonna focus on? So, just an opinion, something I've noticed lately. I'm still not a flat earther, but the more
he is,
I'm not. But the more these fucking the mainstreamers try to shit on it, the more it makes me question it.
Yeah.
Because question everything.
Yeah. Question everything, friends.
So. Don't mean to get you fired up early in the day, but here we are.
I'm good, man.
Here we are.
I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'm with you on that, though, 100%.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, we'll start the first video. And where does your clothes come from?
China?
Generally, yeah. Not mine.
So long story short, in the mid-1900s, scientists, of course, figured out how to turn plastic into fabric, which were advertised as miracle fabrics that could be worn, pulled, washed, all without any signs of wrinkling or wear and tear. Still to this day, the marketing of these synthetic fabrics includes buzzwords like temperature insulating, moisture wicking, antimicrobial, which on a technical standpoint is like half true. But there's always a price to pay for convenience, which in this case is that this miracle fabric will literally make you infertile. It is literally the most effective contraceptive. Every other form of pregnancy prevention has at most a statistical efficacy of 99%. But polyester is 100% effective. Polyester is the hand sanitizer that kills that last 0.1% of germs, except those germs are your gametes. Now the way they make this magical fertility-killing fabric is they take plastic bottles, aka trash, and then grind it up, run it through various chemical baths before melting it with this big spinny boy into these long strands of plastic, it's still plastic, before grinding it up into this fluffy stuff that kind of resembles cotton, and then this cotton resembling material is then wound into thread. And as you can imagine, this process does a great job of breaking down the plastic into very fine microplastic fibers. Polyester is clothes made out of microplastics, which of course are bioaccumulative endocrine disruptors, which means they like to collect in your organs and then sit there for a very long time. So if you would like to have a healthy hormonal balance and a functional reproductive system, it's best that you try to avoid these microplastics, which is difficult when you're wearing them on your skin. Your skin, which is of course covered in pores. Your skin is porous. So it's best not to have microplastic made clothing soaked in chemicals sitting on your skin, especially when you're sweating and working out. Oh, and by the way, another great part of the trash clothes is not only does it leach microplastics into your body, it also, of course, leaches microplastic fibers into the water during the washing process, which ends up in the ocean at a rate of 500,000 tons a year, which is the equivalent of 50 billion plastic bottles. Yeah, so not exactly a good bit. Now, first off, when you're approaching this issue in your personal life, you need to know that there's like 10 different names for plastic clothing. Most commonly, they will use acrylic, nylon, rayon, spandex, and of course polyester, but it's basically all the same thing, and they all should be avoided as much as possible.
Oh, that was a lot to unpack.
Yeah. So you're literally wearing plastic bottles on you right now, especially with that jersey.
100%. I know that. You son of a bitch.
Well, that's what the episode's about, so you better get used to some more info.
My shorts, I'm pretty sure are polyester. These socks are fucking probably polyester. My underwear are cotton.
I've gotten... that's good. That's good. Yeah, I've gotten rid of all my polyester shit. Even if I see a cool shirt, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. For one, the
print?
The print is going to be plastic. But if you're wearing a cotton shirt, it's on the cotton, so there's a little barrier. But yeah, I've gotten rid of all my polyester shit. I have cotton and linen. Linen is expensive. Dude, even my shades are linen. Like, my curtains are linen, my bed sheets are linen, my quilt thing is linen, my boxers are linen. Like, it's expensive though. This shirt's linen.
Okay.
But I try to buy as much linen as possible, but linen is mad expensive. So just try to get 100% cotton. For rural.
Pretty sure they keep pushing the narrative that cotton's bad for women to wear for underwear.
Bro. That's the best thing they could wear if they can't find linen. You want babies? Stop fucking wearing polyester.
So on this, while we're watching it, reminded me of something. There's a comedian who talked about this app called the Yuka app. Do you have it?
No.
So I think it's YUKA, Yuka, but you can scan anything with any food or like bathroom or like personal care thing with the barcode.
Yeah.
You can scan it and it gives it a rating between 0 to 100 on like how healthy it is.
Oh.
And almost everything in my bathroom below 50, which is poor, and then you click on why it's poor and it tells you the ingredients in it that I can't even say
Endocrine disruptors.
Almost everything.
Yeah.
Almost everything. Right, and then if it's not that, signs leading to cancer, yada yada yada. Right, so
yeah. Oh, we didn't gotta play the rest of the episode, bro. It's bad.
But that's just the chemicals you're putting on your body in the morning to get ready to go to work or out with your friend, whatever the case. And then same thing with foods. There's.
If you see ingredients on deodorant or fucking anything that you put on your skin, if you won't put it in your mouth, don't put it on your skin.
Here's the thing about deodorant. I've made peace with the aluminum, buddy. I'm gonna have.
Why?
I'm gonna have. What's it cause?
Skin cancer.
Aluminum? No, I think it. Something
Bro.
makes you forget stuff. I don't know what it's called. I forget.
Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
You forgot it? Yeah, that makes sense. You're an idiot.
Thanks for getting there.
I did get there. I just wasn't paying attention because I'm trying to fucking... I'm all dark in here. I always forget to turn my light on.
And where's your microphone?
Right here.
Okay, as long as you got it. Oh, did you get a new mic too?
I've gotten it. I've had a new mic. What do you mean? It's right here. It's just it's off to the side because I don't have everything set up yet. I'm still like moving.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're just not. You're not. You know. You're in the process of putting your studio together while I'm fucking. That's fine.
All right, let's just play the next video while I plug this light in.
These filaments used to be plastic bottles, and they're being turned into polyester. The fabric makes up more than half of all of our clothing. And one company in India called Sri Ringa can turn about 1.5 million plastic bottles into polyester in a single day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. they got a system to destroy us. This is Barbara O'Neill. She's like almost 90 years old. She's very smart.
Another problem with the polyester, nylon, and acrylic is that when we wear it next to our skin, especially on hot days, today's been a hot day, and you're probably not surprised to know I haven't got any unnatural fibre next to my skin, but when we get hot and the fabric warms up and the pores of our skin open, we absorb into our bodies the chemicals from that fabric. And if that fabric was washed in a washing machine that had a chemical detergent, there's even more chemicals going into our body. Another big problem is landfill. There are complaints that this polyester is not breaking down in landfill. So for many reasons, the polyester is not good. Many ladies have started to buy polyester over the last 20 years because they like it. They don't have to iron it. They can put it in their suitcase and pull it out, not realizing the dangers. Even to the point that when it gets into our body, it can disrupt our hormones. And we are exposed to enough hormone disruptors without having this polyester come into our body through fabrics. So fabrics are important.
She's a very smart lady. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man. I mean,
You already know.
yeah, dude. I already know.
We got a
I
lot
guess
to
I
go
should.
through, though.
Okay. Well, so you said she's like 90 years old. She didn't look that old,
I
man.
know she's a real doctor who
Okay.
actually knows what the fuck is healthy and what isn't. Most
Have you heard
doctors
of
aren't.
Have you heard of this guy Brian Johnson?
No.
He's I was watching a podcast today that he was on, and he's spent like over $1 million trying to figure out how not to age. Most of his diet is, I think he says extra virgin olive oil, legumes. He's on a all plant diet.
Yeah.
But like the things he says and but he does literally scientific data. He tests himself before and after, and he's been doing this for years. And the whole goal, I guess, he's literally trying not to die,
Yeah.
going to stay alive forever.
That's my goal, too.
Well, I mean, he honestly thinks we might be the last generation to die, or we might be the first generation to live forever, with the scientific breakthroughs that they're having. But you have to do these things, right? You have to prioritize. He's like, literally prioritize sleep. That's the most important thing in your life.
I agree with that.
Your diet and the things you ingest is just as important, pretty much.
Right.
It's a whole thing.
I've noticed that we're definitely going my way. Because I just did that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are actually changing their lives because I don't know. Listen, I'm into the Q stuff and I'm into all this stuff, but after 2015, man, that's when Flat Earth started blowing up, and that's when all this health craze shit started happening, and like, I think it's, like I said before, I was like trapped in the fucking Matrix, and I got out, and I'm noticing a lot of people who are doing the same thing. So, yeah, it's expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, of course. Of course it is. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. All right, here's Dr. Carnivore, who got off the carnivore diet because there was massive things happening that are wrong with him because of it. But this has nothing to do with that.
Would I wear Lululemon shorts? Not a chance. What's in these? What are they made of? they're made of polyester. And that's not something I'm gonna put next to my body without wearing some sort of cotton or wool natural fabric underwear to protect me from what's in these shorts. In experiments in humans, when polyester shorts and underwear are wrapped around the testicles, decreased fertility, decreased male hormones, and decreased sperm production occurs in humans. Many of these shorts, leggings, and other clothes at Lululemon and other manufacturers also contain PFAs, forever chemicals that can be absorbed through the skin, get stuck in the human body that are hard to get rid of, associated with hormone disruption, cancers, potentially, damage to liver, kidney, and thyroid in the human body. What's in this is meant to be stain and water resistant. That means they have to put chemicals like these forever chemicals in there. And I don't want these being absorbed through my junk. So if I were gonna wear these shorts, I would wear cotton or wool underwear underneath to protect me from them. I just prefer to wear cotton shorts instead. It's much safer.
Dude, it seems like this fertility issue is consistent across the board.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's all microplastics. All microplastics.
There are forever chemicals in the crotch region of Lululemon leggings and the leggings of many other companies. These are PFAs, perfluoroalkyl compounds, that are called forever chemicals. It's very hard for the body to get rid of these, and they're persistent in the environment. We know they can be absorbed through the skin, which is crazy when you think about the fact that they're concentrated in the crotch region of leggings like these, and women don't wear underwear with these commonly. These chemicals are associated with hormone disruption, with cancers, with thyroid, kidney, and liver damage in humans. They're horrible for us, and they're in our clothing, especially the crotch region of these leggings, where you're not wearing underwear. They're getting into your body, and they're staying there. Know what's in your leggings. Make smart choices. Knowledge is power. Know better, do better. Be careful of what's in your clothes.
Or just wear some fucking underwear.
I'm aware that no, just don't wear fucking polyester.
Wear some fucking underwear though. Ew.
Listen, I think leggings are the best to look at. Don't fucking wear them though, ladies. Yeah. Don't wear them.
Take them off.
Take them off. For real, take them off because they're horrible. Man, I'm gonna have that echo stuff. I gotta put stuff in this room.
I told you that. Hang something on your wall. You sound like you're in a prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
On this, merino wool socks, game changer, bro. Get those instead of the other ones. The stuff you normally buy. Yep.
Cotton.
No, but even cotton socks usually have some polyester in them.
Well, that's why you gotta get 100% cotton.
Elastic.
You gotta get 100% cotton.
Yeah, but those are stupid too. Get the merino wool. Get the merino wool.
We're gonna do
yourself a favor.
We're gonna do an episode on feet. We're gonna do an episode on eyes.
Eyes we could do. I don't want to do feet. Feet are gross.
No,
man.
we're gonna do an episode on feet because our feet are supposed to look like our hands, dude.
What are you, some sort of fucking monkey?
That's what our feet are supposed to look like, but instead we squish them into these fucking Jordans and these fucking plastic fucking shoes that confine our feet. We'll get into that whole episode.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it now because I got some ideas about that.
Here's a designer telling you, a clothing designer telling you what's up.
But people don't believe me when I tell them that the polyester nylon yoga athletic outfits are literally made of plastic. Polyester nylon is plastic, polyethylene terephthalate, and it's plastic processed with insane amounts of chemicals, phthalates, bisphenols, PFAS, forever chemicals, which are all endocrine disruptors, messing with hormones. It's like they don't even believe me when I tell them, and it's because it's such a hard truth to swallow that it can be causing disease inside of you, can be causing all these issues. It's literally pure, chemically processed pure plastic. And the reason it has these moisture wicking and all these properties, and it's great at getting rid of moisture and bouncing off moisture, is the chemicals they use to process it, the forever chemicals. That's what's giving it those abilities, which make it 1,000 times more harmful. It can literally cause infertility. Say you do have a child and you're wearing these polyester nylon plastic outfits, it can cause developmental issues in the child. The microplastics and the chemicals, the reason they call them forever chemicals is because they accumulate inside you and don't go away, and they accumulate in the environment and they don't degrade. It takes thousands and thousands of years to degrade.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. So how long, you know what I mean? I always want to play devil's advocate and say, maybe they didn't know. You know, when they started making this shit, maybe they didn't know that it would affect us
They knew.
this way. Maybe they were just trying to make things fast, easy, cheap, and convenient.
They had hemp, and they got rid of hemp. Hemp could have worked.
Well-
Hemp is a better version of plastic,
Of course.
and it's natural.
Yeah, but a brown man had hemp, and they didn't. Our government didn't want
It doesn't
the brand.
matter about the race bullshit because that's
But
probably
that's-
another bullshit story to put you
No,
off the trail that they did it on purpose. They were
Well,
just
maybe
racist.
that-
They weren't trying to kill us. No, they were fucking trying to kill us.
Well, like, two things can be true. Two things can be true.
More than one thing can be true, yes, but they want you to believe the racist narrative instead of believing they want to kill all of us narrative. It's fucking common. They do that shit all the time.
Here's the thing. I know people who are way more okay with racism than they are okay with murder, and I also know way more racists than I do murderers.
Because you don't know anybody in the government or anybody in Hollywood.
You don't know anyone in government or the Hollywood.
I know people in Hollywood.
Oh, you know you.
I know
Are
people
you
in
okay?
Hollywood. I used to live in Hollywood.
Are you okay?
All right, back to it.
If you don't know, endocrine disruptors are chemicals and products that disrupt your body's ability to naturally produce and regulate your hormones. And because most polyester contains BPA, other endocrine disrupting chemicals, and it's literally made of plastic, it may be messing with your endocrine system. This can lead to problems like elevated body fat and low testosterone.
Low T.
I had my tea tested.
Your
It was
teabag?
matcha.
Did you ever teabag test it? Is it fucking low on testosterone because you wear
No.
polyester?
It was matcha, actually.
Matcha tea. Isn't that?
No, I really did.
Isn't that what they serve at that ice cream place with the fish?
Oh, so me. Oh, God, I'm not. I much prefer like hard ice cream or.
Yo, that ice cream was bomb. You prefer hard ice
Hold
cream over
on.
that?
Can I let me finish my fucking statement? You son
Don't
of a
eat
gun.
dairy. It's bad for you. Sorry.
I believe that, and I ingest dairy daily. If I have to rank ice creams, right? Hard ice cream.
Back to food. Here we go.
What's the egg yolk
Frozen yogurt?
ice cream?
Oh.
No, the yolk one. Custard.
Oh.
So hard ice cream, custard, soft serve. But Somi dunks on fucking hard ice cream, bro.
I agree.
Dunks on it. Oh my God, that shit was so good.
Somi, San Diego.
There's a bunch. There's one in Phoenix. There's one in. I think there might be one in.
Anymore.
Oh, it's a chain now,
Oh, good for them.
or it was before. Anyways, yeah. So, what were you saying?
Oh, next video.
Now, you brought something to my attention. I'm no longer... I burned all my
You son of a
polyester
bitch.
underwear. You said it would make me less of a man. And before I let you go, just give us this PSA. What's going on with the polyester underwear?
So in this economy, we all need as much testosterone.
Oh, that's what we're
as
getting
can
at.
Get.
Yeah.
And
Fuck.
so polyester underwear in a study, and I think the way it actually works is that the polyester like rubs against your testes.
Why didn't you do this for
testicles,
testes?
and
He's like,
it
rubs
creates an
against your
electrical
testes?
field, which somehow reduces your
Grr.
testosterone and sperm. So I have a couple of different types of underwear here. And this is 100% cotton, so this is not going to reduce your sperm. It's good.
Certified
This
approved?
is partially cotton and it's partially polyester. It's like a boxer brief. It's got some stretch to it. This might reduce your sperm and your testosterone, which is not good. And then this is like 100% polyester. So
Ooh.
I've stopped wearing this completely.
I would imagine.
It's my
Good
old
for
thought.
you.
Dude,
Way to
you're
give it
old
up,
one.
buddy.
Well, hey, man, it is 2023. You do you. Live your life.
So, bro, for a while there, I was like, dang, bro, like my sex drive was plummeting. Fucking, I didn't want to work out. Like, I was tired all the time. I went to the doctor's like, yo, can you test my testosterone? Like, I heard these are the side effects of low T. Comes back, T was fine. Bro, since I've dropped 50 lbs, I'm back.
Bro.
I'm back.
Dude.
Being fat will affect you more than being slow of foot.
Dude, I lost all the weight. So I have to preface this because I started doing intermittent fasting, day fasting, stopped smoking weed, went on semen retention, only ate fruit.
Yeah, you got a lot of things.
I did everything all at the same time. So
you don't know what.
So I don't
you don't know what's what.
But since I became fruitarian, dude, I couldn't even get it up. Now I wake up with that shit staring me in the face, like, "Hey, bud, lose some fucking weight, and you'll get your boners back."
Yeah. No, I never had an issue there.
No, I was saying I did. I didn't say you did.
No, I never had an issue there, but like the drive was, I was kind of like, meh.
Oh yeah.
Take it or leave it.
All your energy comes back too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Losing weight, man.
I'm with you. Good eye.
15 again.
Good eye. Okay.
15 again.
You're not a fathlete anywhere.
No, well, I'm still a fathlete, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll always once a fathlete, always a fathlete.
Unless you're not fat anymore.
In my heart, I am.
You always want to be fat in your heart. Next video. What the fuck? All right. This guy's got a nice beard.
Especially in Western countries, and it's become true in our country also now. Nearly 90% of the clothes that children wear are polyurethane. 92% of the world's fiber is polyurethane already.
Non-biodegradable.
Yes. And when children wear this, especially when children wear this, before 15 years of age, if they wear this polyurethane clothing, any kind of synthetic clothing, they get poisoned. If I say this, oh, where is the research, where is the fact? I'm saying, see, you will find facts after there are massive numbers of people, right? The fact is, we know what it does. We know it enters your bloodstream. We know it's entered the soil. We know it's entered the water. We know it's entered our food cycle. We know it's in the air. One of the important things, I've been pushing this with the governments, to at least school children, make it that they're wearing either cotton
Natural
or
fibers.
linen or anything, okay, which is natural. It'll make a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. So this next guy, I want to have him on the show. Apparently he's writing a book, so he can't guest on podcasts at the moment, but we will get him on at some point. It's from Matt from Cultivate Elevate. This dude is
Masturbate. Yeah, I know that guy.
he's been in a bunch of our videos. So here he is again. There's like 3-minute videos that are smushed together, so I'll just let him talk.
Smushed.
If you're wearing things like polyester, polyurethane, anything that's derived from plastic, rayon, nylon, any of that, you should not be wearing any of those things. Those are blocking the ability for the energy to exchange between your body and then also creating a lot of static on the body. That plastic gathers all this static on the body, which then starts to make you irritated and then mess with all your cells. And think if you have all this static on your body, it's kind of like cooking the body, versus if you're wearing cashmere, linen, hemp, wool, all beautiful natural materials, the body just heals. And this is why back in the day, when you went to the hospital, they used to wrap people in linens. They had linen sheets, they had linen bed sheets, linen blankets. Everything was made out of linen because linen emits the most light frequency for the body to begin to heal. You look at all the royals, they wear linen. They also wear purple, which is connected to the crown chakra and the amethyst stone. But color frequency goes with linen as well. But linen is very, very healing. When you get into wearing linen, sleeping in linen, you will sleep like a baby. Linen sheets, sleep like a baby. Restless leg syndrome, gone. Because you're not gathering any static anymore while you're sleeping. What most people don't know is when they're sleeping in polyester or polyurethane sheets the entire time, your body is gathering all this unwanted static. That unwanted static makes it so that you cannot relax and you cannot sleep.
I like the way he says his S's.
Why?
Sheets. It's very in his S's.
He's got a lisp?
No, I'm not saying he's got a lisp, but he is very pronounced.
Okay.
When he says sheets.
All right.
And I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I could listen to more of that.
Well, you're going to hear more. Here you go.
Someone said, I bring enough energy to the bed, I don't need any static. LOL. Yes, that happens. A lot of friction takes place in that bedroom, and that friction can also make the blood thicker. If you're having a lot of friction in the bedroom on polyester sheets, guess what you're doing? You're building up a whole bunch of static on your body. You should be having friction in the bedroom with a little bit of linen sheets, so that you don't gather up that static and you get all the beautiful light frequencies. But polyester sheets, just too much static, and then you can't sleep, and then your hair gets all staticky, then you start losing your hair, you start not feeling good, you don't sleep well, because you're sleeping in DuPont plastic. I mean, think about it. You're having friction in the bedroom in polyester sheets, which is plastic. It's like rolling around in a garbage bag. I mean, if you rolled around in a garbage bag, you're gonna get all this friction and heat, and you're not gonna feel good. So switch to the linen sheets. Linen shorts, linen pants, a linen skirt, linen dress, linen hat, linen scarf, whatever it may be. Get one piece of linen, wear it, and see how you feel. You will feel very cool, very relaxed, and very charged. And a lot of the times with inflammation, the body is also missing light. And what are we? Light beings. The original silk used to come from the silkworm, and it's interesting because silk is highly conductive. And if you think about our bodies, we are highly conductive. We are highly conductive crystals. So silk actually used to be very, very healing. Then all of a sudden, about 1906, 1907, fake silk came about, which was from DuPont. You had a plastic silk which came about, and that started to eliminate that whole silk, I guess you could call it silk road if you want to call it, of clothing. And then plastic silk took its place. And this is where people get a whole bait and switch. You know, they sell something like bamboo, but in reality it's polyester. And then they sell something like silk and people think they're wearing silk, and then they find out they're wearing plastic. So if you think about it, a lot of these things have changed over time and people don't really know. So when they're buying something, they don't really know what they're supposed to be feeling while they're wearing something. So they're completely confused. And if you're wearing things and they're making you ultra warm and ultra irritable and ultra angry, that clothing is not resonating with your skin. And this is all the DuPonts, plastics, polymers, nylons, acrylics, Tencel, all those materials. Because think about it, it's like taking a garbage bag and putting it over your body. You're not gonna be too happy, that's for sure. If you're wearing things like polyester, DuPont plastic, polyurethane, Tencel, nylon, acrylic.
I've known a few people I'd like to put a garbage bag over their head, a couple people.
You'd like to put a garbage bag over their head?
Oh yeah, a couple
there's
people.
a lot of people.
Couple two tree.
Yeah, so it also causes static all over your body, and like, it's all bad for you. And he is correct on the linen sheets. They are they're way cooler. Like I know, wake up sweating and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Do you know what the perfect sleep temperature is?
67.
Very close, 65 degrees.
Okay.
It's perfect sleep. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for your body.
Good for you. Good for you.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying, bro. So, all right.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Back to it.
Back to Matt.
Those are all synthetic polymers. They're all made
Elevate,
from petroleum.
masturbate.
They're all given the old eco-friendly.
Heat
That's what they'll
equate.
tell you. Plastic somehow is eco-friendly. But those all don't resonate any light, number one. They make a lot of static on the body. That's why people get irritable and angry and all the time when they're wearing them. And they make them itchy and crazy. And that's because when you're not wearing a natural clothing, then all your vibration is thrown off. And then when your vibration is thrown off, you get crazy. And they also attract a lot of EMF. You know, all those towers they keep putting out? That's why they want everybody wearing plastic. I've even seen clothes where they recycle plastic water bottles into clothes. Like, what on earth is going on? You got microplastics literally just going right into your body because you're wearing recycled water bottles. Like, what?
Yeah, I've seen it. I actually bought probably a couple pair of shoes from Nike that were eco-friendly because they were made out of recycled materials.
Can't roll my eyes any harder, yo. Nike should go into business.
Well, as soon as people stop funding the machine, they will. But I don't think people will.
So I was talking to a friend, and she's still back in Syracuse, but she said she was asking me about what kind of fruit I could find in Vegas and stuff like that. I'm like, I could just find the regular ones, but we got into the whole organic thing, and I was like, well, I don't pay for them not to poison my food, so when I buy fruit or anything, produce, I put the pesticide code in. I don't put the organic code in. I'm not paying extra for you not to poison me. And she said, well, if you keep doing that, then they're going to phase out organic because people are only buying the pesticide shit, and that's going to make them not sell the organic stuff anymore. It makes sense that they would that happens, but I still don't want to pay them to not poison my fucking food.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from a retailer's point of view, right? If something isn't selling, they remove it from their set, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So am I supposed to pay like strawberries, or a pound of strawberries are $10 organic, and they're like fucking $6 pesticide? I'm supposed to just pay for the organic?
I think most of it's bullshit, anyways.
I still wash all my food and all that anyway, but.
Yeah, but I still think most of it's. I think it's coming from the same fucking place.
Could be.
And it's probably transported together without very minimal limitations on what's touched. It's all the fucking same thing, bro.
You're probably right. Actually, I don't think you are, because you can taste the difference. Because we went to SummerSlam in Detroit, and I was looking for fruit, and I couldn't find any place with organic fruit, and I bought like apples and fucking grapes and shit, and you could tell that they were sprayed with some nasty shit. So I think organic is still sprayed with shit that's not good, but it's not as harsh as the other shit. And that's just from me tasting it, and maybe it was in my mind thinking these are not organic and making it taste different, but I don't think that was the case. But I also didn't wash them either, and I always wash my fruit too, and we couldn't because we were walking around fucking Detroit.
You went to Detroit?
Yeah, for SummerSlam.
Why?
For SummerSlam.
Oh.
Do you want to say it again? For SummerSlam.
Was this recent?
Not this past SummerSlam, because that was in Cleveland. It was the one before.
Oh, okay. How was Detroit? You ever been there before?
Yeah, I was there with you and David for Michael's
You were there?
Michael's wedding.
Bro!
That lasted long.
Remember, yeah. No, longer than mine.
Bro! Years and years longer than yours.
Like a decade longer.
Bro, like yours didn't even... It's not even that his lasted longer. Yours didn't last at all.
Oh, shit.
Do you want me to cut this out?
I don't care.
Okay, I'm not gonna... Anyway,
I don't remember mine starting. First of all,
at least you remember the honeymoon, no?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was cool.
It was a nice vacation.
So I'm glad you made it back to Detroit. City looked the same, run down. In the tubes.
Yeah, it looked the same.
Yeah, okay. Burned down house, nice house. Burned down house, nice house.
We didn't go into the suburbs.
Oh, okay.
If you could call them suburbs. We didn't go to the urbans.
Do you remember?
We didn't go to the
urbans. We were leaving
Detroit,
and I was like, "Yo, fuck the highway. Let's drive back through the neighborhoods."
Yeah, dude. There was no neighborhood.
Dude, there was no street lights on. The stoplights were completely out.
Bro.
Pitch black. I saw a mouse or a rat run across the street with my high beams on so I could see, and it was the size of a fucking dog. I flipped a bitch, went back downtown, and got on the highway to get to the fucking neighborhood we were going to.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Bro.
Detroit's fucked. I know y'all are proud of your city, but hire or vote smarter. Get some people in there who give a fuck.
Yeah, you can say that about a lot of cities.
Yeah, but anyways,
all right.
Sorry.
We'll keep going.
D-Royale, but
nah, yo. Okay, next video.
Fuck.
doctor named Heidi Yellen conducted a study on the frequencies of fabric. According to this study, the human body has a signature frequency of 100, and organic cotton is also the same. The study showed that if the number is lower than 100, it actually puts a strain on the body. A diseased, nearly dead person has a frequency of about 15, and that is where polyester, rayon, and silk register. Non-organic cotton registers a signature frequency of about 70. If the fabric has a higher frequency, it gives energy to the body. This is where linen comes in as a super fabric. Its frequency is 5,000.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And we are all frequency and vibration. Everybody. People don't think it because they think it's woo-woo, but we are all frequency and vibration. We're all energy.
That's true.
So, wool is also 5,000, but you can't wear wool. I think there's a video where somebody goes into it, but you're not supposed to wear wool and linen together because they cancel each other out. So, but all right, keep going.
Clothes are magnetic. Every cell in your body has a magnetic field. Everything is made out of electromagnetic fields. This is the true model of the atom. The clothes you wear carry magnetic energy. This is the reason why all of the ancients only wore linen robes. Because the frequency of natural fabrics are very high. These are not just fabrics, they are frequency, they are vibrational energy. Synthetic fabrics lower your frequency. The Egyptians, Sumerians, Mayans all wore jewelry because they understood the frequency of metals. By wearing jewelry in certain places, we are enhancing the energy flow in the meridian in that area of the body. If we have wrist pain, we can wear copper around the wrist, which will enhance the frequency. Cells create organs, the organs create systems, and the system creates the body. Every cell, every organ, and every system has its own magnetic field, and this creates the overall magnetic field. That's why you have an anatomy. You are a giant atom. Our consciousness, our energy is affected by these magnetic fields.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wear copper. Try to wear copper. I try to wear Shungite. My copper water bottle is in your Mercatus or in your hand.
Yeah, I wear a lot of stainless steel. I don't know if that does something for you.
No, you should use my bottle while it's at your house, though.
I wear a lot of I don't use copper bottle, but I use all my I don't drink out of plastic.
Just drink out of glass.
I drink out of like stainless steel usually. But like I have all my watch bracelets are all stainless, and then the straps I use are all leather. Or
oh yeah, you're getting big into watches.
Yeah, I'm no longer an Apple Watch guy. So I've switched over to
I don't know what's going on with the thumbs up today, but
old school watches, man. The
Good.
OGs, mechanical.
Taking that EMF shit off your wrist.
Yeah, man.
Good for you.
Yes, sir.
My mom wanted me to get her an Apple Watch for Christmas, and I didn't do it because I didn't want her to be wearing around an EMF fucking bracelet. Yeah. So
I saw a watch and I thought of you, and I was like, I'm gonna get that for Joe to be a nice gift. Turns out it's over $1,000 for the watch.
Oh,
so
nice.
I was like, well, if Joe likes that watch, he can get for his fucking self. So.
He could.
Because I only have a couple that are that costly, so I won't.
Oh.
I won't. I can't.
For sure.
They're expensive. But I'll send you a picture of it later in case you want to buy it.
No. That's way too much for a timepiece. Plus, I only believe in the 24-hour clock, so the watch probably is 12 and 12.
Well, you can get timepieces that have the 24-hour clock on it.
Oh, it's not like a dial? It's
They
digital?
make dials that are... No, they make dials that are 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
It goes 1 through 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how all watches should be. We're coming up on the new year too.
Huh?
Oh, it's the episode you totally agreed with more than any other episode.
Oh yeah, my favorite holiday's coming up, Easter. Yeah.
I wasn't talking about that episode. I was talking about the calendar episode. You goof.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Easter being the best holiday for many reasons.
Hey, look at video.
So as it turns out, Nike is the most valuable clothing brand in America. But is there a secret that would put them out of business if everyone knew it? Probably. Wait until you see this. Now, the other brands that would be completely decimated as well include Gucci, Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, Zara, H&M, etc. And it's my opinion that they are all on borrowed time. Here's why. A woman named Heidi Yellen did a study about the frequency of different fabric. According to this machine, the human body has a frequency of 70 to 100 millihertz. In people with illness, that drops to below 50 millihertz. Now, Heidi's premise was that any fabric that has a higher frequency than that of humans is beneficial to humans. It raises your frequency, and any fabric with a lower frequency can cause, she believed, illnesses or disease. Now, someone who is nearly dead and very sick has a frequency of around 15 millihertz. So, how's Nike doing? What kind of fabrics do they have? Well, they use Dri-FIT, which is a polyester microfiber, plastic. Well, the frequency of polyester is 10 megahertz, similar to a sick or dying person. When people find out that wool and linen both have a frequency of 5,000 megahertz, they might not want to buy overpriced Chinese plastic polyester clothing anymore. Not to mention the microplastics that come off of wearing polyester clothing, which unfortunately affect your hormones negatively. However, don't wear wool and linen together as they cancel each other out. That's what this machine studied, and interestingly, it also says this in the Bible: you shall not wear a garment of different sorts such as wool and linen mixed together. Interesting prophecy.
Interesting prophecy. I do think that's interesting.
Yeah. Also, the Bible. I don't want to get back into flat Earth. Never mind. There's over 200 passages in the Bible that say the Earth is stationary and unmovable. Also, the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth. So I think it's just a guide for us. And they just turned it into a religious doctrine, and corrupted it. But that's a whole other episode. But yeah, frequencies are big, and clothes have a huge part in it because they're literally on us all day.
All day, every day.
All day, every day, unless you are a nudist, which I'm kind of seeing the benefits of now.
Yeah, I at heart.
Huh?
At heart, I'm a nudist.
Oh, at heart.
At heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So for the thumbnail of this video, I need you taking off some clothes, and I'll blur it out. Don't send me any nudes. I don't want any nudes.
You're getting a full frontal, buddy.
I don't want it. Blur it out before you send it.
Nah, you're getting it.
Take off like a sock or something.
You're getting the full Monty, my friend.
All right, next video.
It's gonna be me standing there with a fucking copper water cannon.
Ew.
Hanging down in front of me. You gonna drink out of this again? You nasty son of a bitch. Sorry. I get excited.
This is why your gym clothes smell. Synthetic fabrics like polyester are naturally attracted to oil, as you can see here. So when body oils get trapped in your clothing, they promote stinky bacteria growth, which produces malodor. But natural fabrics like cotton do not have this issue. You can see how the oil has no attraction to the cotton.
That was cool.
How about that? And that's why your gym clothes smell like shit, because you're wearing plastic.
You're wearing plastics.
So this next video... This next video is what I believe. You ready? All right.
This is your whole belief
What if I told
system?
you it's no accident that just about every piece of clothing has polyester blended into it now? Think about it. From the cheapest t-shirt to that high-end designer jacket, everything's infused with synthetic materials like polyester, natural fibers like cotton, linen, or wool. They're disappearing season after season, and no, it's not because polyester is just more convenient or cheaper to produce. There's a bigger picture here. Polyester is plastic. It doesn't breathe, it traps heat, and it releases microplastics. These tiny invisible particles shed off your clothes, and guess where they end up? In your lungs, in your bloodstream. Polyester isn't just bad for the environment. Studies show synthetic fibers can disrupt your hormones, irritate your skin, and weaken your immune system. Yet, almost every piece of clothing you wear rubs this stuff against your body for hours every day.
That's fact, Jack.
Coincidence? Not likely. Because let's face it, they're attacking us from every angle. The food is packed with chemicals, the water's laced with fluoride and contaminants, the air is filled with pollutants. And what do you know, out of all the materials in the world, they got us to wear plastic. Why stop at poisoning what you eat, drink, and breathe when they can also control what touches your skin, your body's largest organ? And here's the kicker. They've convinced us these blends are better, that you need that polyester spandex mix because it's stretchy, wrinkle-free, or athletic. But what they're really doing is making sure that when you sweat at the gym, your pores are open wide, letting all those microplastics seep in. It's not just physical either. Synthetic materials lack the grounding natural energy of cotton, linen, and wool. Ever notice how you feel different in pure cotton compared to a polyester blend? That's because natural fibers connect you to the earth. Synthetics, they disconnect you, add to your stress, and mess with your vibe. They're stripping away nature, one thread at a time, and leaving you feeling plastic and artificial. So the next time you check a clothing label and see polyester, nylon, or acrylic, ask yourself, is it just fashion, or are they weaving control into every fiber of your life?
They're weaving that shit into every fiber of our life, and that's what this podcast is trying to bring light on.
I agree. Strongly agree. You know what? I don't think you're wrong. It may not have started like that. It may have started cheap and convenient, and easy, right?
You're giving them an out. You're giving them an out right now.
But I think now it could be that.
Yeah. So that's your final word done on the episode. You agree?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So you're gonna throw all your jerseys out and all your Nikes and your hats?
Definitely not.
Actually, this hat is cotton. That's why I don't wear that other hat anymore, the trucker hat, because that's all plastic back there.
What's under that hat? What's under that hat there?
Baldness. That's why I don't wear that hat anymore, because I want my hair coming back.
You think that
you got a date or something?
So yeah, that's my analysis, sir.
Good. I got you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, stop wearing fucking plastic. That's all I can say.
Stop wearing clothes. Period. Godspeed.
Take your fucking clothes off. Godspeed.
You've reached the offices of the Godspeed podcast. We are currently closed. Please leave your information and someone will return your call within 24 business days. Thank you.
It's more annoying than seeing a cute outfit online, going to the fabric and care details and seeing 92% polyester. Like, the prices don't even match the type of materials that these companies are using. So for example, I'm on Meshki's website. I like their designs. I like the website. I was looking to buy these pants for work, and I scrolled down to fabric and care as I usually do when I'm buying clothes, especially clothes that I'm going to pay over $100 for. And I see 96% polyester, and even the lining is 97% polyester, and you're charging over $100 for these clothes. That means that within 2 to 3 washes, they're not even going to look what they look like in that picture. Like, you cannot fool me. Really important when you're buying clothes to look at the materials that they are made out of and compare that to what they're charging. So I am all for a quick Zara run. And if you're going to be spending $50 here, $40 there, like, I'm not expecting to get 100% wool cardigan. But if you're going to be on these online sites and they're going to be charging damn near $150 for a dress, that is not even good quality fabric. It is not worth its price. You're better off going on to Poshmark, Depop, and finding, cotton pants and quality natural fabrics that are going to last you a lot longer and will help you from having to buy new clothes every week and link this, link that, because your clothes keep shrinking to Bratz doll size after you wash them.